Incoming transmission standby. Welcome to the Nod News Network. In order to curb price increases, the central bank increased interest rates over the past year from -0.5% to 3.75%. In an address to a gathering of central bankers on Friday in Jackson Hole, Wyoming, European Central Bank President Christine Lagarde stated that interest rates in the EU would be kept high as long as necessary to combat persistently high inflation. While progress is being made, the fight against inflation is not yet won, said Lagarde. In the current environment, this means, for the ECB, setting interest rates at sufficiently restrictive levels for as long as necessary to achieve a timely return of inflation to our 2% medium-term target, the official said. The ECB has increased its base rate 9 times since last summer, from -0.5% to 3.75%. While this is happening, the inflation rate in the Eurozone has decreased by 50% from its peak of 10.6% last year to 5.3% in July 2023. Whether the ECB intends to halt its tightening policy at its upcoming meeting on September 14 or undertake a 10th rate hike was left unclear by Lagarde. She pointed out, however, that underlying pressures and vulnerabilities persist despite the apparent decrease of inflation. We should anticipate prices to play a larger role in adjustment if global supply does become less elastic, especially in the labor market, and global competitiveness is decreased. Companies may pass on cost rises more consistently if we also confront larger and more frequent shocks, like as energy and geopolitical shocks, she said. Lagarde emphasized that the outlook for inflation, the increase of core prices, and the effects of monetary policy measures will all be factors in future ECB decisions about rate hikes. These 3 criteria combine our staff's inflation projections, the trend we can infer from underlying inflation, and the success of our policy measures in reversing that trend, helping to mitigate the uncertainty surrounding the medium-term outlook. Next week, the inflation data for August is anticipated to be released by EU statistical agency Eurostat. Reuters questioned economists who predicted that price rise would slow down even more to 5%, although they also noted that this would still be more than twice the desired amount. This has been the Nod News Network, transmission complete.